Good morning, we are speeding along today at a nice 7.7k an hour. Bimmy's here, Slug's here. We're just heading up to hook this tractor onto a silo so we can get some MAP for seeding. Spoiler, we're seeding. Got some need for some speed, whee! Kev's just hooking on our PTO. Just gonna turn it on. This fucking one is fucked. I know, Bim, I know. Why aren't we working? There we go. You gotta do it like 10 times, the 11th time's the charm here. It stopped again, for fuck's sake. Nope, on. Nope, on. Nope, on. Oh, for fucking real? Come on. There we go. Right, we're off again. I assumed it was because I got off the seat, so I might need to make Typo sit on the seat. Or you're not going to see it. Oh, my flap fell down. Go back up. Did I say what MAP is? If not, I might cover it quickly now. MAP is a fertilizer. It's really good for like building roots, especially in a dry year. You need roots. You need good solid roots, and this establishes it. So MAP is magnesium and phosphorus, but that's what we sow with our seed. So we get a good start on our crop. Yeah, we're doing a lot more crop compared to sheep because we're destocking the sheep, so we've got more spots for crop. So all the land that can be cropped, I think, is being cropped unless it's like got good grass growth, which is what we're doing next. I think is moving some sheep that are going to be having twins over to a paddock where we've got decent grass. I know it's a shock, but we have a paddock with grass. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. But that looks like that's going to be my morning. We're going to see if Bim wants to have a go. But let's be honest, Slug's going to be doing most of the work. Won't you, baby? Won't you, little Slug? Good girl, Slug. Good girl. We're just going to set up the shed to bring those sheep in. So what we're doing here is we are taking out the ewes with blue spots. Also, there's some lambs in here, so we'll take them out as well. So we'll do a three-way draft. Go around. Good girl, Typo, push. Good girl, Bimmy. Bim's barking. Push, Typo, push. I just got to make sure Bim does not actually go through that gate. Push. One. Good girl. Good Slug. Yes, you want to be a good girl. You're a good girl too. Come here, Bimmy. Come here, Bimmy. Come on. You want to go get the sheepies? Good girl, Bimmy. Good girl, Bimmy. Oh, yes. Yes, good girl, Bimmy. Okie dokie. How many have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 or 14. We've got more bloody lambs than twins. We'll move these ewes over to the shed. Let those ewes, need to get a count and send them out. I'll put my jumper in my bag. Then we'll let those lambs back out to their paddock. We've already got a count on those, providing the rest haven't gone through the fence. Come on, Bimmy. Good girl, Bimmy. Good girl, Bimmy. It's a confidence problem, her problem. So you just got to hype her up. Come on. Come on, Bimmy. Oh, Bimmy. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Wow. You're such a clever little Bim. We're off, aren't we? We're heading out. Yes, you're a good Slug. Slug gets offended when I pat Bim and not her. Yes, hello. We're going to head back and grab those sheep out of the shed. Bim, look, I found a spoon. I'm going to get those twin ewes on the trailer and take them down to their paddock. I'm not walking 14 or 13 or however many sheep there are. Come on. That's not a good use of my time. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to get Typo to load the trailer while I play with Bim while the sheep are moving. Typo, get over. girl. Go around. Yay! Good girl, Timmy. Good girl. Typo, push. Good girl. Yay! 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 Typo, push. Good girl. Yay! Come on. Push, 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 push. This is the first time these ewes will have seen good grass in months, so I imagine they're pretty keen. Like, look at the grassies. It's not much, but it's something. It's more than they've had. I think the last time we had grass like this was probably November 2023. Let's see how excited they are. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but there's a lot of intense picking going on. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh, there's a blade here, but there's also a blade over there, and then there's a blade over there, and they're like, fuck yeah. Look at them waddling around with delight. These are the singles, which are the ewes with one lamb. They're going to be coming into here, which this gate doesn't stay. That's right. Hopefully it stays. Just needs to stay long enough. Bim, come here. Bim, come here. Good girl. Good. Typo, come here. Stop eating shit, please. Typo, go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all of them? Good job, Slug. You did well. Good girl, Bimmy. You were very brave. You were very brave, Bim. All right, we'll shut this gate, open the gate just over here, and then those lambs can go back to their paddock for about three hours until they go back through the fence. Typo, stop eating the shit. Look, she's back there again. I feel like this is where we're going to see cracks in Typo's training. Because I can't concentrate on what the fuck she's doing, because I've got to concentrate on what this one's doing. Hey, good girl. Good girl, Bimmy. You thought there wasn't going to be a fight in the comments. Well, there wasn't going to be. It's literally the day before this video comes out, but I got this comment, so let's fight the comments. You're not cut out to live that life. If you're not out there loving it, then go back to the city. Never met a depressed farmer. What the fuck is that shit? People these days, I tell you, piss weak. Modern society is trash. A real farmer doesn't want to take a holiday. Listen here, you soggy sock. I was born in this hole. I'm dying in this hole. Have you never met a depressed farmer? Are you sure you're not from the city? How about you take a drive? If you start in Melbourne and then drive probably all the way through to Adelaide, have a look at the farms around you. Does it look like does it look like they're having a good time? It's not a fucking good time, babe. Our normal climate is falling out underneath us. It's not a fucking good time. Alternatively, you can go up to Queensland and drive through the fucking areas that were flooded. Do you think they're having a good time? You don't think they could probably use a, are you okay, mate? No? Farmers over in South Australia and WA who are literally shooting their livestock into the ground. They're piss weak, are they? Look, I don't know for sure, but I imagine shooting your fucking livestock into the ground would probably not be the best thing for your mental health. I don't know though, mate. You seem to know everything. You might have to clarify for me. Loading sheep onto the truck because we can't afford to feed them anymore. Yeah, it's a fucking great feeling. I love it. I'm having such a fucking great time. Like, what do you expect? It's like any fucking job. You don't have to love every minute of it. And when the weather doesn't play ball, it sucks. It really fucking sucks. I shouldn't have to justify that. Mate, if I wanted advice from you, I'd consult the weather app during a fucking cyclone. Next job is we need to check the feedlots. Just gonna flush their water. I assume it's gonna need to be done. Yep. I'll stick it there. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if they're running or not, but that one just started beeping. There's a fair bit of algae in this one, so I might just go grab a brush and give it a bit of a Oh, fuck! I spent probably 2 minutes trying to set these up. I'll show you the after. I'm sure you've seen the before. I may as well show you the after. Oh. That'll come off. Yuck. Morning. Welcome to the back seat of my car. I've got a new collection of jumpers from my dead great aunt. You thought the last ones were out there. These ones, fuck babe. Some of these are top tier shit. Oh, bitch. Oh, yeah, the classic one with the birds. This one here, I think this is intended to be the front, but babe, you put that on the back. Oh, high fashion. I think this is meant to be the front. By the way, I've got some great jumper options here. Yeah, a lot of you ask, oh, where'd you get these jumpers? The reason you probably all like them is because you are also little old ladies. They are warm. I think this is the front. However, I feel like I'm being choked, so maybe it's not. On my walk over, I decided I do want to flip it because it feels really tight around my neck. Bim, can you not eat my phone, please? Cheers. So we're going to flip it, see if this feels better. It smells like my grandmother's house. I mean, it feels slightly better. I'm not overwhelmed with comfort, but she'll be right. What are we doing this... Get in the fucking hole. What are we doing this morning? Why is the indicator on? Where are you turning? The feedlots are checked twice a day. First thing and last thing. And if they're looking suspicious, they're checked more. You'll notice if the feeders aren't working, the lambs all come here and they'll stand here and they stand here and they just stare at you. We'll flush the trough. We've had a wiring issue and it seems like the troughs... I got treats in that bag and I think they're eating them. Boo. We've got some... Oh, here they are. Farmhouse pet treats, Kanga Munch, that I've been using to win Bim's love and affection. Typo's never been food orientated. She's always been very happy working for the Pats. So having a food motivated dog is heaps fucking easier because it makes her very compliant because she wants food. The treats aren't forever. It's just while she's learning, it's going to make it a fuck ton easier because she's food motivated. It's the same reason you don't have to give a dog a treat every time it sits. Just you teach it, you fade it, and then they know it. It just makes life easy. Why wouldn't you make your life easy? I reckon it would give the trainers on muster dogs a fucking heart attack if they saw what I was doing. But you know what? Does it matter? As long as you end up at the same fucking result, does it really matter? I don't think it does. Turn this on. They should flush. Yeah, so for some reason, if it's on, it fucking opens. I don't know what the fuck has gone wrong. Just looking for the roller. We're going out and doing some paddock work. Off we go! Choo choo! I'm I'm hoping I can set this up so it doesn't flap around. Fix that mirror. Best spot to put you might be the door, maybe. Might be able to wrap you in. Woohoo! Is it recording? That's the next problem. So we're just gonna head out here. We're going round and round and round and we're squashing the dirt. We've got some air conditioning happening in here because we've got 3 heavy breathers, as people like to call me. Right. So what we're doing right now is we are rolling the crop that Liam has just sown. So this is a feed crop, so we're growing this to put sheep on it because again we're expecting another dry year, so we're growing feed to be able to feed the lambs on mum for as long as we can. But yeah, we're rolling the crop so it's nice and flat, so we're getting those seeds actually into the ground so the birds don't just come along and pick them out. You know when your hands, so when you're planting your vegetables and you cover the soil back over, this is what we're doing on a large scale. Also, if you can pack the soil down a little bit just after you've sown it, you're not losing as much topsoil to wind erosion, which, you know, is always good. Oh, the neighbour's going spraying. Bit of wind erosion. We don't want to lose more topsoil. But I thought I'd take this opportunity, because we're going to be in here a while together, to answer some questions. Now I found that for every, you know, I'm making this up, but I suspect for every like question that's asked, 10 people didn't ask it. So I'm going to answer some questions. Or I've got one question particularly. I'm probably not going, I might be able to find another one depending on how intense we get here with the rolling. Forgive me for not remembering the question word for word. I'm a bit preoccupied, so I can't look it up. It was along the lines of, now we're feeding in this method, why shouldn't we be feeding into troughs instead of on the ground to prevent eating dirt? First of all, full marks for you, remembering that the reason we feed on hay is so we don't eat dirt. These sheep think I'm going to feed them with the roller. I wish you luck, ladies. I wish you luck. The reason why we don't have troughs is, number one, for scale. Troughs are expensive to buy. Also, it's very hard to line it up when the sheep are chasing you with the trough, because again, we're going into the paddocks when we're feeding sheep. We're not feeding the sheep, say, on the side of the fence. Yes, you could, but then you've got risk of you're damaging your equipment. The equipment might not reach over some of the fences. If you lower the fences to get the equipment, the sheep are just going to fucking jump out. Because again, we're running prime lines here. So we don't want the sheep fucking jumping out. It'd be very annoying. The new way we're feeding out hay is we're adding everything into one mix, and then we're adding water and molasses. And now the water and the molasses, or the molassifate is the exact thing we're adding, the way it works is it holds everything together. So the grain actually now sticks to the hay. So when you're putting the hay out on the ground, it's like coming out like a lollipop that's been dipped in chocolate with sprinkles that they've kind of attached on. Does that make sense? Not really. The point is, when the grain's now on the ground, if it's mixed properly, the hay's also combined in it, so the sheep will not pick up the dirt because they're picking up the hay. Does that make sense? Maybe not. But that's the concept. And that's why we don't need the troughs and we can just feed onto the ground now, is because everything's coming out together, everything's kind of stuck together. Like, it's not too sticky, but it's sticky enough that you're not having problems. I also... Where the fuck can I put this? Fucking angles. Mate, this is Clarkson Farms. Who? Fucking angles, babe. I've been posting a lot to... Well, not a lot. I've been posting some videos over to Facebook recently because I was told that there is money to be made, and babe, I love money. Money's great. Money buys Australian whites, you know? If there's money to be made, I'd be stupid not to be there. But fuck, I've never had so many. Facebook is a septic pit. What I don't get about it is your name's literally behind it, fucking random bloke. It's not like it's YouTube where you can put a random fucking username. No, your public name, who you know, your friends, your family, all that shit is available to the comments that you put on Facebook. Like, if you fucking say something to me, I know who you are. A lot of these fucking boomers have where they live, like their hometown and shit. Fuck me, mate. The disconnect of you piss off the wrong person and it's a fuck around and find out situation. Anyway, the post I put the post up about how I don't like Typo wearing collars because she might get caught on a fence and get hung. A lot of fucking old people didn't like that video. Fuck it, I didn't think it was controversial, babe. That's one of my most controversial posts. I'm yet to make a single cent from Facebook, which is quite disappointing. I'll check back in when I think of something else I want to complain about. Oh, something else that's controversial that this helps with. We don't burn our stubble unless we absolutely have to get rid of weeds. And that's another thing that this roller helps with. See how it's squashing down the stubble? Like, it's really flattening it out compared to, see how it's up a little bit here and then down here it's like flat. So that actually helps it break down because it's closer to the ground. The bugs can quite more easily access it versus having to climb the tower and break it down, lay it down, and it'll rot quicker. But that also helps put more carbon back into the soil. It increases your organic matter in the soil. Having the sheep on the stubble after we've harvested it also helps because that's why a lot of the stubble already has been knocked over. But this this has been seeded as well, so that also would have knocked some stubble over. But this kind of finishes the job, if you know what I mean. Just on our last little stretch here, and then we're done. Bim has slept through the whole thing. Slug has supervised. Then I think we're doing gates for sheep, feeding sheep. It's quite warm in here. The air conditioner's not working and I can't have the window open because Typo might fall out the back. Last bit. Whee! Squash. Alright. Head back down. There's one more bit I missed when I was going round and round. I'll just go and clean that up. I cut in a bit too early and then I just missed a section, so we'll zoom down and do that, and then we've got to go get back in the Suzuki. Done! Look at that! It looks so flat and nice. Guess like Bimmy is disturbed. Alright, we'll pack all my shit up and get out. I was going to head home and have some lunch. We've got to feed some sheep. I've got a sandwich. Ooh. I have an apple. My apple has a dick or a tit, depending which way you want to look at it. I suppose it kind of looks like a bit of a booby. Right, we're going to go feed some sheep. I've got branded hats fucking everywhere from various things. And for some reason, the one time I need a hat, I can't find a single fucking hat. Found in a Cubra. That'll do nicely. And I've got my fucking 12 pairs of sunglasses, yet none of them. The one that I wore yesterday didn't make it back out of the house because I went inside wearing them on my head. Could you believe it? Right, I got my hat. I got my bitch. I got my other bitch. Bim, where are you going? She's gone back there to escape from you. Sit there. Bim has made a habit of standing under Typo and tickling her nipples with her fucking tail. And Typo hates it. Get the fuck back in here. Come back here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, come here. No, come here. You're like a fucking worm. You're a worm. I feel like every time we get to this paddock, I'm like, oh shit, I better fucking film something. So you get to see the same clip every time, just a different day. hello, we're standing in the middle of the walk, in the middle of the driveway. But I want to show you something. Now, I know this is in the 8-month assessment. Bro. We are only at 3/4 months now. But sit, wait. Slug move. Slug move. Thank you. Down. Bim, down. No, stop. Down. Bim, down. Dude, we had this. We rehearsed this. Typo, sit. Bim, sit. Bim, sit. Down. Down. Both of you. Wait. Bim, down. Now wait. Wait. No, down. Wait. Good dogs. Good babies. Look, we're still a work in progress, but the steps are in the process. I can't remember what the other tasks were, but I mean, she comes, stay. Bim. Wow. Oh, Typo, very good work. Good work, Slug. Bim, come. Sit. Very good. Lambs have emptied our feeder. What I'm doing, I'm just cleaning out the bottom here. And I'm pulling out the guards. And putting the guards back into their little side slot here, so they can have a better range of the feeder. And then we're going to open it up a fair bit so they can really access the dinner. Yes, Bim? Yes, Bim. You will not believe it. Check this out. Bag. Bag. I've got some calcium. Look at that. You know what that means. It's almost lambing time. This is my paddock. It's 60 acres, but this is what it looks like. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the electric fence to divide the paddock up. We just need to divide a little bit off so the skanks can lamb in a little section, and all of this can hopefully maybe do something and grow. I don't like the chances, but it might. Now this paddock's got a spring that has never dried out from what Dad can recall, and it looks like it hasn't. Beautiful. Drops down here somewhere, and then it just doesn't return. It goes up near that power pole, and then it comes all the way along here, and then it drops down there somewhere. So the idea we're doing is one heavy duty, then 2 of the cheap ones, and then another heavy duty. And I think that's going to be the most cost-effective way to do it. There's the top rung of the fence. I'm concerned about that because I'm thinking it might just pull it out of the ground. It does. I suppose the blood's draining it, so it might be okay.